Hi, this is Tim Yoder with Fit Small Business. Today I'm going to be evaluating the Sunrise software based on Chapter 7 of the Fit Small Business of Fit Small Business case study. So this chapter is a little bit different. We don't have any actual transactions to enter. We're just going to look through the software and determine which reports are available. So here is my rubric. These are the reports that we're going to want to see if they are available. So let's start with the first three. These are your basic financial statements, balance sheet, profit and loss. We want them to be comparative, meaning we can compare current numbers to prior numbers, and then the statement of cash flows. So let's go to Sunrise. Let's go into our reports. So sometimes this is collapsed. Open that up. So profit and loss statement, and yes, it can be comparative. Balance sheet, yes, it can be comparative. Very good. Cash flow statement, not comparative, which is fine. Not as important. Okay, so in our rubric, Sunrise has the first three. Okay, now let's look for an accounts receivable aging and an accounts payable aging. So in Sunrise, they do a little something different here. So instead of listing everything under reports, within reports we have exports. I'm not sure why they set it up like this, but it's not bad. So here we can export accounts receivable aging. And so let's hit export, and we can even export it as a PDF. If you want to actually manipulate it, you could export it as a CSV, and then you could open it in Excel. Okay, so this is our basic. Yeah, good. So we have Trampoline City. Good. That's a basic accounts receivable aging report, and it's a PDF report that we can print. So it shows up under exports, but it's just a normal report. Accounts payable. Good. Looks fine. So in our rubric, we do have an accounts payable, accounts receivable aging, and an accounts payable aging. So income loss by month, income loss by customer. Now we know class, location, and project. We don't have that capability to track items by class, location, and project, so we know there's not going to be a report. But let's see if we can do income loss by month or by customer. So let's look at the exports here. So here, invoices by customer, expenses by vendor. Okay. Do not see anything there. So let's go back to our profit and loss statement here. So we have date ranges. So let's do a year. Compare it with the previous year. Is there any way to, what if we add additional columns here? No, that just compares with prior years. What if we do a month? Here we go. There's a profit and loss by month. So we just did the profit and loss, did the date range as a month compared with 12 previous months. Okay, so that is our profit and loss by month. Profit and loss by customer, I don't think we're going to have any luck with. Yeah, we've already looked through all the exports. You can do, in exports, you can do you can do invoices. Let's look at this, what this looks like. You can do invoices by customers, but this is not the same as profit and loss by customers. It doesn't have any expenses assigned to customers. So really you would need project accounting really to have a income statement by customer so that you're assigning expenses to customers. So we do not have that capability. Unbilled charges and unbilled time. We don't have the capability to bill charges in time, so we don't track unbilled charges in time in Sunrise, so we can't do that. A transaction list by customer. I'm going to go ahead and count this as the transaction list by customers because this shows both invoices and payments, and so those are transactions by customer, so we will count that. Expenses by vendor, I think we're going to find that. So vendor account statement. Good. Expenses by vendor. Very good. So Sunrise has really improved their reporting within the last few months. A general ledger. So a general ledger is essentially, well, no, not really. List of entries across all accounts. This would be more of a general journal. Yeah, this is a general journal, not a general ledger. So a general ledger would show all of the transactions grouped together in accounts. What is this? Okay, that's kind of a single column trial balance. Yeah, so I'm going to say that they do not have a general ledger. Okay. That's unfortunate because that's a really helpful. That is a really helpful report. Okay, now trial balance, I know they have a trial balance here. So it's actually for some reason not under reports but under accounting, so you can go to trial balance. Now within trial balance, I mean you can get the information you need for a journal, for a general ledger, but it's unfortunate they don't have the general ledger. So you can like click on gross receipts or sales and it gives you the detail that's in that account. So this is the detail that would be included in a general ledger. I think you can do the same thing from the balance sheet. All right, so again, this is the information that would be included in a general ledger, but you would like to have this information for every single account all in one report. That's your general ledger, and we don't have that. So general ledger, they don't have, but they do have a trial balance. Okay, and that's reporting in Sunrise.